How long does it take to plant 20 million trees in Minecraft? Well, if you stick around, you might find out. Hello, everybody. I am Kindly Keyin, and welcome back to Minecraft. Trees. Trees are awesome. They're awesome in Minecraft, but you know where they're even more awesome? In real life. Trees do a lot for us. They make oxygen. They give us shade. They cool us down. They make us happy. They give places for plants and animals to live. They're wonderful, wonderful things. And in case you don't know, hashtag teamtrees is a thing. When Mr. Beast hit 20 million subscribers, he was challenged to plant 20 million trees. That's an insane amount of trees, in case you're wondering. So Mr. Beast has teamed up with the Arbor Day Foundation along with tons of YouTubers. I mean, like hundreds, thousands of YouTubers to create hashtag Team Tree. And so that is what we are joining today. I think this is a super, super cool thing. So if you guys go over to teamtrees.org, for every $1 that you donate to hashtag Team Trees, a tree gets planted. That is pretty stinking cool. And the hope is to plant 20 million trees by January 1st, 2020, before the end of this year. That's kind of nuts. I don't know if they're actually planning on planting the trees before January 1st, 2020, or raising the amount of money required to plant the trees. Either way, it's an enormous task, but we're joining the cause today, and we're playing Minecraft and trying to figure out how long it would take to plant 20 million trees in Minecraft. I imagine by myself, it's gonna take a really, really long time, so we've got a lot of work to do. I think it's time to get to work. And while I'm going through this process of planting thousands, perhaps millions of trees, I'm gonna share some nice tree facts with you. Some tree facts that I didn't even know. Like this one. Global forests removed about 1/3 of fossil fuel emissions annually from 1990 to 2007. Good job, trees. Keep up the good work. Let's give ourselves some saplings, huh? We need every type. We're gonna plant ourselves a beautiful and diverse forest. But we kind of need to do some math. I need to come to terms with the idea that I can't plant 20 million trees by myself in a reasonable amount of time. So we're gonna have to kind of math it out. So let's do some counting. Let's get ourselves a baseline idea of how long it takes to plant a certain amount of trees in a certain amount of time. In fact, what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set up a timer on my phone for, let's say, 60 seconds, a minute. And let's see how many trees I can plant in 1 minute. Hey Siri, set a timer for 70 seconds.
Your timer is set for 1 minute and 10 seconds.
Okay, good. That gives me some time to prep here. All right, so let's begin now. All right, here we go. So we are planting as many trees as possible, and I'm trying to keep account of how many trees I am planting because I need to know. That's kind of the whole premise of this thing. It's a little weird because every time I click, it's not always planting a tree. So I'm gonna try to stay as accurate as I possibly can. Okay, 60 seconds are up. How many did we plant? Okay, so I counted them as best as I could, and it's somewhere around 230, but I feel like I'm kind of off. So I'm gonna try to do this again, but this time I'm going to count every single time that I place a tree instead of counting after I've already placed the trees. Because as you can see, as I was counting, some of them started growing, so that kind of threw me off too. It wasn't a great plan. So let's do this again. Hey Siri, set a timer for 70 seconds. Again. All right. In 3, 2, 1. Radio silence because I have to plant. What? Okay. There's a big difference between what I planted the first time around and what I planted this time. I planted 104 trees. I think the issue is that when I'm counting and planting at the same time, I'm much more methodical about my placement. Whereas before I was just clicking. I was clicking like a madman. So I feel like maybe the first round was a better gauge for how many trees you can plant in 60 seconds. Because we were able to plant way more. More than 100 more were planted the first time as opposed to the second time. And actually, I want to show you guys something. I don't know if you know this command, but you can actually change the tick time in Minecraft, which is basically the time that it takes for things to grow. So I think by default, the tick speed is set to 3. I'm gonna set it to 500. Check this out. Boom. Our forests are growing right before our eyes. It's magical and beautiful. I love it. We should combine these 2 little patches of trees that we've made. Let's set the tick speed back to default and let's plant some more trees. Should we plant some different types? I feel like we should. Let's throw some spruce in there. You know, spruce things up. Oh man, how does he do it? How does he think of such brilliant jokes? I don't know. Truly a miracle. All right, let's go back to oak. Let's mix in some oak with the spruce. Ooh, that'll be nice. Yeah, blending them together. Should we throw in some birch while we're at it? Heck yeah, we should. Yeah. But think of how crazy that is. For every $1 that you donate, one of these beautiful little creatures gets planted in the ground. That's pretty rad, actually. Look at me, $1, $1, $1, $1. But not in Minecraft. Oh no, in the real world. While we're planting, let me give you guys another little tree fact. It's tree fact time. Check this out. Studies show that office workers with a view of trees report significantly less stress and more satisfaction. Just a simple tree in your view makes you happier. I totally agree. What is this? A jungle sapling. These are jungle trees. They won't quite fit into our our look here, but I don't really care. Let's just do some dark oak. Let's throw in some dark oak. Now, typically, when you're planting trees, you want to give them enough space between each other so that they have some, you know, they got some room to drop those roots into the ground. You don't want them clashing with each other. In this world, we've probably planted these trees a little bit too close to each other, but this is Minecraft, not real life. They'll be fine. Look, one of them grew. Hello, friend. You're a spruce, right? Yes, you are. And you are glorious. Oh man, okay. They're already starting to pop. Look, we got a little birch popped up in the middle right next to that lake. Let's set it to 500. Here we go. Boom! This is so cool. Oh my gosh. I've never really taken time to enjoy the planting of trees in Minecraft. It's totally a sustainable thing in Minecraft. Because you plant the trees and then you knock them down, you get wood, but you also get more saplings. And then you plant those saplings and so on and so forth. It's pretty cool stuff. Trees, the gift that keeps on giving. I'm also noticing that our dark oak is not growing. I wonder if dark oak has a specific kind of requirement to grow that I'm not meeting. Oh, okay. Growing these trees requires 4 dark oak saplings arranged in a 2x2 grid. Okay, so what we can do is let's go back into our beautiful little forest. Let's set our tick time back to normal and let's make some 2x2 setups right there. Yeah, there you go. And while we do that, let me give you another tree fact. One large tree can provide a day's supply of oxygen for not 1, not 2, not 3 people, but 4 people. That's like an average family. One tree is helping an average family breathe. Wonderful, wonderful things. Okay, so I think we got a good amount right there. I don't know if these guys are gonna grow. Let's throw in some more birch over here. Maybe a spruce. And rest assured, we are gonna get back to the math. We need to get back to the mathematics of 20 million trees getting planted in Minecraft by one person. How long will it take? We'll get there. Okay, we got more dark oaks over here. Let's get these guys going. I hope that I'm doing this right. Otherwise, this is a very, very significant waste of time. Okay, our main grouping of dark oaks is right over here. Let's set the time to day because I don't like it. It's nighttime, it scares me. They're scary creatures. And then, let's set our tick time to 500. Here we go. Oh, there they go. Dude, that was awesome. All right, should we get weird with it? Throw in some jungle saplings? Do they have any specific growing requirements? I don't actually know. I do see that I missed a bunch of dark oak over here though. So you know what? Let's get these guys growing. All right, so I cleaned up those dark oaks, so they'll grow. And then I guess I'll start planting some jungle saplings, which are not gonna fit the whole theme of this forest, but who cares? Trees are trees and trees are beautiful. We accept trees of all kinds here. Got another tree fact for you guys. Check this out. More than 20% of the world's oxygen is produced by the Amazon rainforest. That's a huge amount of oxygen. Keep doing what you're doing, Amazon rainforest. Unfortunately, part of the Amazon rainforest was burning a month or so ago. Like a big portion of it. Did they put out those fires? So I did a little research. There was a drop in the overall amount of fires, but it is still burning, which is very sad. That's our oxygen. We need these trees. 20 million. Let's get going. I'm gonna plant some acacia. I'm not a big fan of the look of acacia, at least in Minecraft. I like the way that the trees look. I don't love the way that the logs look. Like the wood that comes out of the acacia. I don't super dig it. That's okay. It's nothing personal against acacia. I still love it. It still makes oxygen, and that's cool. Looks like some acacia is already growing, but the jungle trees are not, which makes me worried that they may not grow in this biome. All right, I've planted quite a few. Let's see what happens when I change the tick. Here we go. Boom, 500. That is beautiful. That is so stinking cool. And actually, I was wrong. These are the jungle trees that are growing. I think I was kind of thrown off because typically I'm used to them growing in big bunches, and they also have vines on them typically. These are the acacia. They got the weird like bends that go all kinds of different directions. I love it. Look at this forest that we planted. It's beautiful. But now, let's figure out how long it would take to plant 20 million trees in Minecraft based on how long it took me to plant 230 trees in 60 seconds. Welcome to Calculator, the game. Actually, not a game, just a calculator. So first things first, we need to find out how many times does 230 go into 20 million. So we divide 20 million by 230. And again, this is a rough estimate, but it'll give us a general idea. 86,956, but we can round up. Let's say 86,957. So basically, it would take 86,957 minutes to plant 20 million trees at the rate that I can plant them. Now there are 60 minutes in 1 hour, as you guys know. So we're gonna divide 86,957 by 60. And that gives us 1,449. So it would take 1,449 hours to plant 20 million trees in Minecraft. Let's break that down into days. 1,449 divided by 24, because there are 24 hours in one day. It would take 60 days to plant 20 million trees, or to put it more succinctly, 2 months of playing Minecraft, planting trees. As you can see in Minecraft, this is a monumental task. 2 months of planting trees to get 20 million trees. But the amazing thing is that you can help plant 20 million trees in real life, not in Minecraft. Real life trees that will produce real life oxygen for you and I to breathe. That is pretty remarkable. And while it is gonna take some time to get done, it's gonna get done. And that is awesome. So how long does it take to plant 20 million trees in Minecraft? 2 months. There's your answer. But guys, head on over to teamtrees.org. For every $1 that you donate, one tree gets planted. As you can see at the time of recording this, which is Monday morning, October 28th, we're at 5.6 million. 15 million to go. It's actually not that far away. Help make it happen. Donate to hashtag teamtrees. Plant some trees. Before we end this episode, let me hit you with one more tree fact. During 1 year, a mature tree will absorb more than 48 pounds of carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and release oxygen in exchange. Sweet, sweet oxygen. Breathe that in and thank your local tree. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, be sure to hit that like button. And of course, if you'd like to see more, you can subscribe to my channel by clicking on that little circle with my logo in it right below this window. You can also watch more of my videos by clicking on the sides of the screen. But otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.